Welcome back to Silver State Trains. Just wanted to show my latest haul, if you will, from Train World. So this is pretty much what's going to float me through the month of March as far as what my project budget will allow. So I was able to pick up the two missing Cotto switches that I needed because I broke one, and then one was canceled in order or what have you, so I needed two to complete my layout. I am then making an update to my layout, which I think I mentioned before. Excuse this reach here. So I'm going to be adding a engine storage right here. So I bought a new left-handed switch to go here, and then a right-handed switch to go right there. So I got those two switches right there with the two corresponding switch controllers. So now that'll give me a total of 18 for my freight layout, 4 for my passenger layout. So what is that, 22? I picked up some more of these kits, or these sets here for the terminal unijoiners, the 24 818s. I picked up a couple more of those just to have, because I'm going to need 2 for here. So if you guys could, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some switches. So if you have some switches that you could recommend that I could use with 22 gauge wire, so I can turn the power to these tracks on and off with a selectable switch that I'm out on the front. That's what I'm planning on doing. I think that makes sense. Let me know if that doesn't. And then last but not least, I picked up a decoder. So this is a Digitrax. This is a DN123K3. This is a decoder for a Cotto NW2. So what I'm going to do, and this will be a future video, I'm going to switch this to DCC equipped. So hopefully that goes well and I don't screw this thing up. So that's going to be a future video that I'm going to film. So let's see what else. This just came in the mail today. I ordered this off Amazon, so now I have a nice handy place to store my power cab. So I got that now. Hopefully tomorrow, the wire that I ordered in the terminal block will come, so I can make this look a lot nicer. So I can have this 12 gauge terminate against the 1x3 back here, and then I'll run, I think it's a 16 gauge that I bought. So I'm going to run a 16 gauge from this track, from this, the NCE power board, what I just drew a blank what this is called, whatever this is called. I'm going to be running 16 gauge from this because 12 gauge won't fit into it, from this to the terminal block. I don't think I'm going to order that NCE switch that I mentioned before, because it's just easy to unscrew those wires and screw in this Cotto 22 gauge wire to my little makeshift program track I have right here, and it'll save me 26 bucks. So that's my plan there. So, and I did mention before, I did buy a little mini camera right up here, but it doesn't work. So I have a replacement coming. Hopefully that'll be here tomorrow, and I'll try to take some videos of my layout running around from the train's perspective. So I'm gonna try to do that. If this camera doesn't work, or if the new camera that comes in doesn't work, I'll be returning obviously both of these, and I don't know if there's anything else really in my price range that's small that I can put on this train that I can use. We'll see, but fingers crossed that the new one that's coming will work. So let's see here. So I'm going to start getting to work on putting in this switch, or these two switches, and the extra track. All right, I'm going to finish the install of this engine parking area. So I allowed the power to continue this way. So I did not isolate this block here, but I isolated the switch here. Now I did allow the power to continue this way when thrown, just because I didn't want to put feeders on the start of a switch. I could change that if it doesn't operate properly, but that's what I did. And then I isolated these connections right here I got a feeder right here, and I'm putting in a feeder right here. So these will have their own power, which I'm planning on mounting a switch on my fascia board here, so I can flick those on and off. So that way, I have my sound engines like this guy, I could park them there, hit the switch, and they will be on a dead track. I know I can do the F8 as well, but this is what I'm planning on doing. I think switches are relatively cheap, so I was gonna rock with that. Make sure I put this blue here, right here. All right. Oh, I gotta run this one. Forgot about this guy. Okay, that is in. All right, and just like that, I got new track installed. Because, you know, I'm very low on track on this particular layout. So, so these do not have power, obviously, right now. I got to attach them to the bus, but I'm not going to do that until I get the switch. So, I think that's it for today. A nice short video. So, as always, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And with that, you all have a good one.